Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Well, could this be the best simulator on the market? City transport simulator. I think it has potential. It has a lot of potential actually. And like I said on my last video, the editing tool in this game is very, very powerful. I'll just turn the radio down a little bit. I'm just listening to the news and everything. Yeah, good thing about this game too, you can just turn your little radio on, your favourite tunes and your music on, and just cruise around the city in the bus. It is quite a relaxing simulator. Yeah, the editing software in this is very, very powerful tool, because as you know, most bus simulators that come out now are all in Germany. So the streets are all German. You can't sort of read them or say them correctly. A lot of YouTubers try to, but they can't. And we can't speak German. We can't say hello to the customers, and they're speaking German, and it's all in German, which is nice if you're German, or if you just want to get some overseas experience and have that sort of that fun where you're in another country. But I find it a bit annoying. I wanted a game that's in an English town or an English-speaking city, so I can read the street signs. And I can speak English, you see. So that is the powerful tool in this game. You can actually edit the street names and the bus stop names, and you can select everything to be in English if you want. So I'm going to select this bus here. Okay, now I've edited the whole city. So instead of being a fantasy sort of a town, a nondescript place, I've renamed it Wellington City Centre. Wellington is our capital city here in New Zealand. And I've actually gone through and I've changed the names of all the bus stops to actual streets and roads and places in Wellington. So all of a sudden it becomes local. All of a sudden it becomes a bus simulator where you know the names of the places, you can say them, and people are talking English. It's just great. So I have a bus simulator now in my favourite city, in one of my favourite cities and towns. And you can do that at home. You can choose your favourite city or the town that you are living in. Just go in and change all the names of the bus stops and everything, because all the buildings are pretty nondescript. You know, the architecture is, it could be anywhere really. So it's fine. And just make it your local town, your local village. So that's what I've done. We are driving around Wellington Centre, guys, and it's bloody brilliant. Okay, so here we got Liverpool campus. We're going from Liverpool campus, Cable Car Park, High Street, Te Rapa Museum in Wellington, old government buildings. These are all places in Wellington, guys. It's just brilliant. And we're finishing up in Victoria University, the big university in Wellington. It's just brilliant. Okay, so we're starting in Liverpool campus and we're heading to Victoria University. We're going to start at 10 past 7. Preparation time is 1 minute. Now I tried to start outside the vehicle. I switched on, ready to drive. Yeah, there's another part of the game you can start outside the vehicle, and you can actually get up and walk around and explore the world. It's open world, so you can walk around and explore the town and the buildings and look for a good cup of coffee and whatever. But I couldn't find out how to get back into the bus, so I need to work on my assignments and buttons. Vehicle state shut off. Okay, so we're going to do the whole thing inside the cockpit or in front of the vehicle. I'm going to do inside the cockpit because I haven't got my configuration buttons assigned yet, so I can open the door and get in. There is a way of doing it, but I haven't spent the time. So we're going to start inside the cockpit. And here we are, guys. We are in Wellington Central, and we're going to drive a bus around Wellington. And I love that about this game. It is just so cleverly done, how you can edit the town and edit the names of the bus stops. And of course you got the option of everyone speaking, or the language being in English, which is just brilliant. The graphics are just lovely. I've got it on very, very high settings. It just looks beautiful. The bus is just amazing. It just looks great. Yeah, Wellington Central on the bus there. It is just very, very nice. Okay, so we're just waiting for the time to pass on the little counter there before our bus run starts. So what we can do is we can come down, we've got the gears set in neutral, so that is good. We can go ahead and start the bus. I've got that assigned to a button on my G29 steering wheel. Turn that on and we'll start the engine. We've got to wait for the air pressure to get up a bit before we start driving. We need air pressure, I guess, for the air brakes and everything that we use on the bus. Air pressure is too low. Air brake system is too low. Wait until there is sufficient pressure before you start driving. Okay, so that is fine. We've got to wait a little bit here. The counter says 27 minutes on the left before our service is supposed to start. We've got some lights here. There we go. I've turned the lights on. We've got our lights on. You can low and high. Put them on low. I don't need them on high. It's not dark. So our counter at the moment is at okay, it's already, we're already supposed to start. I was reading the counter wrong. So we'll open the doors and let everyone in. At this stage there is no ticketing. Everyone just scans their card. They book their card and their tickets online, and they can buy a bus pass, and they just do everything online nowadays. So that is pretty cool. But I think with the new update coming out soon, they may be going to have more interaction with the people in regards to ticketing. I'm not sure about that. Is everyone on board? Everyone's on board. So I've assigned to my G29 some buttons for the doors. So we'll get our doors all shut. A lovely looking bus. The cockpit and everything in here is just beautiful. So we can go ahead and put it in drive. It is an automatic. So we put it in drive, neutral or reverse, and that's pretty much it. I've got another button assigned to the parking brake. There we go. And the indicators, of course. So we are ready to go, guys. Correct indicator. And let's head around to Wellington Victoria University. That is where we're going. We're going right through the middle of downtown Wellington.
The next station is Cable Car Park.
Just
Change here
beautiful.
For 100 and 105.
Yes, there's an option to have all the announcements in English. So already, this bus simulator, guys, is getting a lot of points for me. It's getting a lot of points. It's a yes from me. It's just brilliant. Now there are direction lines on the road which tell you which way to go. I've turned them off, and I only just have them on at the intersections, so you know when you're going to turn left and you're going to turn right. Also at the intersections I put the park brake on so that the bus doesn't sort of creep forward. You sort of lose points and reputation if you do things wrong. Look, peak hour traffic in the morning here in Wellington. The other common mistake is not realizing how wide your bus is, and you end up driving up on the curb and you end up hitting cars. You see the big time YouTubers doing that all the time, hitting the curbs, hitting lampposts, hitting the cars, because they underestimate how wide the bus is. Maybe I will do that too, but I will try not to on this trip. It is easy to do. You've just got to really get used to how wide the bus is, especially when you're coming into bus stops. But it's lovely to drive. It handles very, very well. The sound, you can hear the bus rattling away, shaking and rattling. It's very cool, guys. Very good. Look at the lighting and the town here. Nice clear day here in Wellington. Beautiful clear day. We're going straight through here. Sometimes I get it wrong with the traffic lights, but being a foreign country in the original game. So we've got a bus stop here. Here we go. You get a little icon here so you know where to stop. Eventually, if you know the route really, really well. Okay. Park brake on. Doors open. Once you know the route really, really well, you will not need those little logos there to tell you where to park. You can probably turn those off, but for a start, it's certainly very, very handy. Okay, pretty much everyone's on board there. We'll close the doors, take off the park brake, and put our little indicators on. And we'll head here. Now you've also got to be careful that you park in a place where you can actually see the traffic lights. We're going to be moving over to the right a little bit, so I'll leave my indicator on here. Okay.
The next station is High Street. Change here for 100 and 105.
Really enjoy having the English announcements there. Very, very good. Can turn those indicators off. We're going straight through here. Yeah, we've got the little lines there just on the intersections. On the bus simulator, my last video, we have the GPS, the little GPS screen on down in the corner, but I need to get over to that left lane for this bus stop, but I'm being careful. I do not want to do anything wrong, scratch any cars or any curbs. Right, check my mirror, head over here, indicator on, and we'll cruise into here, and we'll put the park brake on and open the doors. There we go. Have a great day, guys. A few people coming on here. Quite a busy little city, this, Wellington. It's a beautiful city on a good day, Wellington. Very nice. The AI look quite good. I think Train Sim World does the AI better than any bus simulator. Actually, Train Sim World, they do the AI passengers and people very, very well. Bus simulators, not so well. Okay, park brake off, indicators on, and we wait here for the green light. Yeah, I love the bus on the last video, like I said, but I just enjoy being in an English-speaking city where I can actually read the street signs and I know where I am and I can understand what all the announcements are. I just enjoy that. Got some car coming through there. I don't want to whip across into that lane and hit any cars.
The next station is Te Papa Museum. Change here for 100 and 105.
Right, turning right here. Beautiful city, isn't it? I like the little tramways and things, and in the old days in Wellington, I'm not sure if they still have them, I don't think they do, but they had a lot of trams in Wellington, so it's not unusual to see all the tramway tracks in the road around the streets of Wellington, so it's quite good to see them here. All helps with the immersion and helping you feel like you're actually in one of my favorite cities rather than a city in Germany. I think I did a video. If you go back on my videos, you will see a video of how to edit the town or the city so that it becomes your favorite town, changing all the street names and the name of the town and the name of the route, how to edit and do all that. I think I did a video on that. Maybe I should do another one. I'll go back and see if that one's there and have a look at it. Right, so we're going straight through here. Te Papa Museum is the beautiful big new museum in Wellington. Well, it's not new now, but it is an amazing place. If you're ever in New Zealand, you need to go to Te Papa Museum, guys, definitely. Okay, park brake, open the doors.
Guten Morgen.
Hi guys, morning. Can I bring up the... How do I bring up the map? Oh, you hit escape and then I bring up the map. Here we are here, and we're heading around here, over here to Victoria University. And we can edit all these routes and we can add new routes, and we can give... I've done a couple more streets over here, edited all the names. It is fun editing and building your own town and your own streets and bus stop names. It is, it's a lot of fun, guys. Okay, so we all in? Not yet. It's a peak hour congestion here at Wellington in the morning, just after 7. It's a busy little city. Right, we all in. Park brake off, indicator on, and we need to stop here for the red light. And when I stop, I always put the park brake on, otherwise the bus sort of creeps forward a little bit. Look at the town, look at the buildings. It really is nice, guys. Beautiful. Big car park building there. Lovely. Can't quite see that traffic light. Here we go. We're changing now. Right, we're away. Turning left. On the other video, I seem to say we're turning right. We're turning right. Actually, I was turning left. I got no idea what I was. My brain wasn't working right. We're definitely turning left here.
The next station is Old Government Buildings. Change here for 100 and 105.
Old Government Buildings, right smack pretty much in the middle of Wellington. Oh, we haven't got a green light here. Better stop. Traffic light ignored. I think I went over the line where I was supposed to stop, so didn't go through the red light. Now remember, the bus is quite wide, so you got to come out from the curb a little bit, otherwise you're going to start swiping cars. Green light here, straight through. Beautiful city. Now we got a bus stop here. Yep, here we go. Stop here. I love the way the bus sort of shakes and vibrates, and you can hear all the rattles. See you guys. You have a great day. A little bit of a gap between the wheels and the curb there. So what you do is you have a look at your windscreen wipers. There's a little bit of a ridge on the dashboard there. Try and get that on the left hand side of the curb. If you keep that little ridge piece there on the left hand side of the curb, you know your wheels will not be rubbing against the curb. So watch that as you're driving. Okay, Park brake off. Indicator. Oh, we're going left up here. Have we got our doors open or something? The bus won't go if you have a door open, guys. Right, indicate, green light, head round to the left here. Yeah, we got some cars here, we got to be very careful. We don't hit the curb, don't hit the car. There we go. Occasionally a car will toot at you because they get
The next station is
frustrated.
Willis Street. Change here for 100 and 105.
Left here. Oh, 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 careful. Come on, mate, you're going to wait? Let us go. Okay. Thank you. Next stop, Willis Street. Maybe in here? Yep. Whoa, got a bit too close to the curb there, so I swerved out. Okay, doors open. Morning, guys. Come on in. Right, how are we on our map? Oh, we're still only about halfway, really. Just over halfway. Still got a little way to go. Everybody in? Okay. Oh no, are you going? Sorry about it. Looks about it. Right, let's head off. Red light here. It's quite a bit to think about, really, if you're trying to do a good job of driving the bus, not hit anything or scratch any cars, and your indicators, your brakes, your doors, your passengers. You've got a bit to think about. And the bus, of course, you've got a little bit more because you've got to worry about tickets. But now with modern transport, less and less people are carrying cash and buying tickets. So there's no ticket machine here or anything. People just scan their cards. Right, around to the right here. So far we haven't hit any cars or power poles or anything. We're doing pretty good.
The next station is Kilburn Parade. Change here for 100 and 105.
I really recommend this game, guys. It's just great, the fact that we have English. You can change all the city, the bus stops to English, and have your own favourite little town, really. You can sort of create your own city, make it into your favourite town or village, rather than always some location in Germany. Okay, into here. Beautiful gardens. Look at the rose gardens here. Whoop, don't get too close to the curb. Just have a look at the look at all the rose gardens and the architecture there. It's just beautiful, isn't it? Cars behind me tooting. I'm saying, what the hell are you doing? Okay, got a bus stop here. Right, park brake on, doors open. That's about it. Everyone in. Right, let's go. Indicator on. And we better wait for a green light. Park brake on again. Beautiful day here in Wellington. We'll try it on another video in a storm or rainy weather, see how that looks. Right. Next stop is Lambton Quay, a very famous street and shopping district in Wellington.
Change here for 100, 105 and 107.
Very famous part of, very famous street in Wellington is Lambton Quay. I was there, I think, last year. Looking around the shops. This is a real nice looking town, guys. It's just a living, breathing city. Just looks really good. Really enjoy this game. Okay, park brake on, doors open. See you guys. Have a great day. Morning.
Hat es einen Unfall gegeben oder
Morning.
gab es eine Verspätung?
Looks about it. Shut all the doors. Right, indicator on. Check the mirrors. And better wait for a green light. If we go over that line at the light intersection there, we get told about it.
The next station is Victoria University.
Victoria
Change here for
University.
100. Last stop. Please take your belongings with you.
Yep, last stop. Take your belongings and bugger off. Go to work. And I guess I'll see you all tonight on the trip home. Which will be the run about 5 o'clock, 4:30, 5 o'clock run. We'll do another run and we'll be taking people home, back out to the suburbs. Or to another part of the city where they can catch the right bus to their suburb. Right, park brake on, we're going straight through there. Can't see the red light here, or the green light, there it is up there. The biggest thing with these bus simulators, guys, is to get your assignments set up properly. You don't want to be pushing things on the screen, you want to just be tapping the buttons on your controller to basically do everything. The doors, the brakes, the views. Just assign everything to all the buttons on your controllers, and that'll make driving these buses and doing stuff just so much more easier and realistic. Maybe one day I'll just spend a video going over my controller and how I've got all my assignments done. Quite a few people here waiting. Okay. Brake on. Doors open. See you guys. Quite a few people coming on. Okay. Do you want to skip the pause time? So there's a pause time and then I go to do I think it's the return trip. There's a pause time where you wait and then you do the return trip all the way back again. But we won't do that for this video. I would like to work on my assignment buttons so that I can actually get up and walk around. There is a way which you can do that. Go to my Xbox control. There's the overall map. Wow, it's huge, isn't it? Now you see the lines in here. A lot of these bus stops I've already edited. So if I do new routes, I will go to all these places in Wellington. Central Hospital, Student Union, Starbucks Corner, Willis Street, Chinatown, Peter Jackson Avenue. I haven't changed all of them yet. Barry Street, Avenue of Dreams, Abbey Road, Wellington Library. So I have changed quite a few, but I haven't done the whole town yet, the whole map. So I'll probably work my way through that and then do some more custom routes, I think. Custom routes. So looking forward to doing that. And I need to work on my assignment so that I can get up and walk around and go exploring, which you definitely can do, which is very, very cool. See if I can take a nice photo here. Turn my ugly dial off. And I'll get a nice photo there. A nice screenshot. Alright guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that video. Yes, the 14th there is a huge big update coming out for this game. City Transporter 2026. I had a look at it on Steam today and said it's already in my library. So maybe it's already updated because I've had this game for a while. So maybe it's sort of already updated itself. I don't know, because it says on Steam that it's already in my library. But it's looking fantastic. It drives well. Strongly recommend this game, especially because you can transport it over to English and you can create your own English city. Create your own town, create your own bus stop names, all in English, which is a lot more immersive, a lot more enjoyable, I think, than being in a foreign town where you can't understand anything and you can't even read the street names or the names of the bus stops. So it's quite nice having a local town, guys, and that is a very powerful editing tool in this game, so I strongly recommend it. City Transport Simulator. You can be driving trams or you can be driving buses, but it looks great. Take care. I'll see you on the next video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Over and out. Cheers.